teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas, as we'll see a playoff team from last year, the USC Trojans, taking on last year's national champions, the Alabama Crimson Tide. Three-way sports college football. I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Hermstreet. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 23, brought it out, tried to make the play with good coverage that time. Dropping back, it's Banks. It's a quick grab. Oh, look at the quick cut. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up and take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
Pass complete. It's second down now. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Keep it on the ground. There's a handoff. Gets the first and still running. The Trojans are on the move here.
Boy, thing of beauty, right, Chris? A USC running back picking up a first down on the ground, and they've got so many great backs, and probably as many as anybody when it comes to counting up individual stars. I'm going back to guys like Charles White and Marcus Allen, both won the Heisman Trophy.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And the receiver's got it. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
Makes it second and short. They'll run it with the draw play. And the Trojans' offense is on the move now.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Offense putting together a solid drive. First down at the 46. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Short pass finds the tight end.
Man, there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Sets up a second down play. To throw, it's Banks. Turns it loose downfield. It's a beautiful throw. Hits it in stride. Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy's off to a great start in this big playoff game.
Looking to throw now on first down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Brought down. The completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back. Looking to pass here on second down. That pass falls incomplete. Facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Looking to throw again. Caught in the front by the running back. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense. Running play called on fourth down. He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the first down.
So it's first and 10 inside the 5. How does the coaching staff play this? So they run the ball to get some breathing room, or will they trust the QB and be more aggressive here? Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Everybody knows how hard it is to run the ball when you're this close to your own goal line. Everybody in the stadium knows you're going to try to run the ball to get it away. In the shadow of that goal line, but you got to do a better job than that. You're a yard away from giving up 2 points and a safety because you couldn't hold your own up front.
So they take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn that ruling on the field. Back behind the quarterback, aligned in the pistol. QB keeper all the way. Fights back to line of scrimmage, avoids the safety, but nothing more. It's a nightmare for any offense. Third and long from their own one. You've got to get a few yards to give the punter some room here. Backed up at the 1. He's going to throw it. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, well, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And he's able to send the punt away. Oh, and he's got some space here. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain in return. And here comes the USC offense back get something going here. Hand off to the back. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. To throw, it's Banks. Makes a quick catch. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, getting this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big impact today and get his confidence established early.
So now it's third and short from the 30. Chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, it seemed like the offense is trying to throw some kind of misdirection with that run there. But give credit to the defense. They were prepared for anything, and they swallowed that running back up. Nice defensive stand.
So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Play of the drive now from the 25. Hand off to the single back. USC in front, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. First down, looking for more now. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Chris, I don't know, but just something about that Bama uniform, when they run the football, it just feels right. It's a combination of having those big offensive linemen, a really physical approach at the line of scrimmage, and backs that are able to pick up first downs like that right there. Beautiful play.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And here's the handoff. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Back in motion now. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. To the air, it's West. Looking for the wideout. It is intercepted. Could take it all the way. Past the 20. Touchdown, Southern Cal. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
The QB is the loneliest man in the stadium right now following that dreaded pick 6. For this guy, it's a nightmare in real time. And for the defense, unbridled jubilation.
The extra point makes it a 10-point game. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Dropping back, it's West. And this pass is caught.
The slant may look like an easy play to defend, but it can be really tough, especially against man coverage, without any help to the inside. If you're the offense and you continue to see that man coverage, you might as well just keep attacking just like that.
Set up here. It's 3rd down. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. The freshman is brought down after a really solid run there.
It's a good job here by this offensive line and the running back. Listen, these guys have really had a lot to do with why they're in this playoff game, right? So give it to the offensive line in the back. Get the first. See what you can do from here.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen, but where's he going to go? The blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
play coming up for this offense. There's the handoff. And that run produces a decent gain.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
It's third down for the offense. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Crucial third down play coming up. Scanning the field. It's West. Caught quickly. And they convert on third down, moving the football to the 35.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, third down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time. Nice throw, and it's a first down.
Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today. He keeps it on the design run. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, that's the drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to this big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
Second down here. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. On the move now. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
Going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Looking downfield. It's West. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Moves out of the pocket. And he'll leave the ball deep down that right side. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27. And the Trojans hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. First down, looking to throw the ball. Receiver grabs it. And he's tackled immediately, so not much of a gain on the play. Offense getting set. Second down play here. The back's got it. That's a strong stiff arm. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And the Trojans line up on 1st and 10 now. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. To the air, it's Banks. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. And now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. Here we go, third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. Going to pick up the third and short through the air. Caught near the goal line. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. And the Trojans will line up here on first down and goal. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. Defense stuffing the runner. Ball still spotted at the 2-yard line. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their third and final of the half. So, with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. Knocks that one right down the middle. And those 3 points will finish off the first half and take us to halftime. Meadows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Trojans will kick this deep to begin the second half. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. The running game's really been held in check so far. Let's see if they can get it going or if they choose to pass and try to cut into this lead. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
1st and 10 now for the offense. Someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Five-yard penalty makes it 1st and 15 now. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Tackle finally made at the 37. It'll be 1st and 10 from there.
A nice throw and a great catch by another Alabama wide receivers. That's really where we are anymore with Alabama. You just come to expect great receivers like this. You think back in recent years to Amari Cooper and Jerry Jeudy, Jalen Waddle, Devontae Smith. The list goes on and on. And boy, they've got some great-looking receivers on this squad.
They're going to run it here. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, this offense has really been moving the ball at will on this drive. And a nice job here on this defense to finally come up and make a nice play for no gain.
Important 2nd down play coming up. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but need this crucial conversion right now. Back to pass. It's West. He's picked for a 3rd time tonight. And he's bringing it back. He steps out of bounds. A solid return and a great way to set up his offense here.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Buying time now, rolling to his left. Catch is made down the middle. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone.
Boy, just a great throw and outstanding accuracy by this USC quarterback. We always know over the years that SC has as much history as anybody at this quarterback spot, and I'm sure he's living up to that right now.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Receiver makes the grab. The Trojans looking to cash in this red zone trip. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Gets hauled in here over the middle. The Trojans will try to keep this drive moving.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a 1st down.
And the Trojans starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Looking for a receiver. Dumps it down to the back. Caught. Tackled at the 8 after the completion.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Looking to throw it again. That's made over the middle. Brought down at the 3-yard line, but this offense now has a first down and goal right there.
How about the consistency from this quarterback and his accuracy? That's 5 passes, 5 completions, and now he's got first and goal.
And the Trojans looking to finish the drive here. It's first and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
Offense is out there. Here comes a 2-point conversion attempt. To throw, it's Banks. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. This time he stopped short, scored the touchdown, but doesn't back it up with a 2-point conversion. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw it on first down. That pass is hauled in over the middle. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
The slant is a great way to get the ball to your receiver against man coverage, especially if you feel like you've got an advantage on the matchup. Easy throw and completion for the quarterback and receiver.
Here's the second down play. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Deflected, and the defense forcing the incompletion brings up fourth down.
Well, this defense has been lights out all year long. In fact, it's been one of the best pass defenses in the country. Big reason why they're in this playoff, and they're living up to that standard today.
And he gets it away, a directional kick with pretty good distance. And the punt lands out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they'll spot it here. First play of the drive now. They'll start from the 32. And now the handoff. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Looking to throw. It's Banks. That pass is no good. Incomplete to wrap up play here in the third quarter. And it's USC in front, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. With 3 quarters in the books, with a chance to stay alive in the playoff at stake, let's take a quick look at the stats so far. So who's going to pick up the W as we begin the final quarter of play? We begin the quarter with a crucial playoff and setting up for this third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. He'll go down, but he does have first down yardage. And the Trojans hustle to the line to run that hurry up. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Completion makes it 2nd down. Looking to throw here. Caught by the receiver. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you want to run the football here to work the clock. But these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing the football, trying to get more yards.
Looking to pass. It's Banks. Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Oh, and it's almost picked off. A chance for their first interception today. Going to set up 3rd down.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, and hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Snags the quick throw. Tackle made at the 21, but this offense is in great position to add more points.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here, so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a 3rd down. They do their job, convert, and now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
Touchdown, USC, and the route is on. That tight end is a matchup nightmare for this defense, Kirk, and they made him pay that time.
This tight end is so dangerous, and he's trying to remind his quarterback, hey, guys, don't forget about me. Receivers are getting most of the attention from this secondary, but I bet now they're going to be a lot more focused on what this guy can do.
Point after, up and good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. Their championship dreams not quite dead yet, but it's desperation time. They've got to get something going right now. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. Alabama comes up with the line quickly.
Hey, that's a great gain right here for these guys, and it hasn't been a good day, let's face it. But I love the fact that they're still fighting. And a drive like this, who knows what it could do for you. Maybe get points on the board.
A deep shot to the left side. And he's intercepted for the 4th time tonight. Brought down after a short return at the 20 to snuff out the scoring threat in the red zone.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
Chewing clock with the running game.
This that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Second down play coming up. Play fake, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. And the defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
That defensive back played that route so well. Right on the receiver's hip, he saw the ball and just swatted it away.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on third and long. Back to throw. It's Spanks. Looking downfield. And it's caught wide open with room to run. The offense has it and still going. They bring him down, but a heads-up play to scoop up the fumble and make first down yardage.
Boy, did they dodge a bullet right there. So fortunate to recover their own fumble. I don't know how that ball bounced in their favor.
And the Trojans with 1st and 10 here. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
Just another example of this offense, Chris, doing pretty much whatever they want to do. They've been able to run the football. Offensive lines held their own in pass protection. Quarterbacks had an outstanding day. You add all that up, it's a big reason why they're up by such a wide margin.
Crucial third down play right here. And the quarterback keeps it here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Oh, that was going nowhere. The defense had that option scouted up perfectly on third down. What a big-time play. What will they do here now on 4th?
Survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.